Let's run child support guidelines. Today, we are going to be running guidelines for a Frederick County family. Elliot and Francis, who are married and going through divorce, they need to have their child support calculated. They have 3 children, Liam, age 2, Oliver, age 5, and Elijah, age 8. Now, Elliot is currently unemployed, but he is receiving unemployment benefits in the amount of $2,000 per month. Then we have Frances, who's an IT specialist, and her gross income per month is $10,000. We have that health, dental, and vision insurance is being paid by Frances for all 3 children in the amount of $500. Is that 500? In the amount of $500, and there are no child care costs for the children, no private school costs, no extraordinary. There are $150 per month extraordinary medical expenses for asthma treatment. Put that in there for one of the children. Now, the overnights will dictate how this goes. If we were on the bare minimum shared access schedule, despite the fact that Elliot is unemployed, Frances would be paying $189 a month. However, for this particular family, Frances has 320 overnights and Elliot only has 45. So what that means is we'll be running these on the sole guideline schedule. Wrong way. So what does that mean? That means that even though Elliot is unemployed and only makes $2,000 a month, and Frances is making $10,000 a month, and she's still covering the health insurance costs, she's still covering the extraordinary medical expenses. Therefore, Elliot will have to pay $565 per month for child support using these particular guidelines. Now, it's important to keep track of the fact that if they had actually shared schedule, if they had an actual, wrong one, if they actually had a shared schedule where, well, it's important to note that if they had an actual shared schedule, because this amount is higher than on the sole guidelines, this would automatically get converted back to the sole guidelines. But let's say they have 182 overnights each. Now Frances owes Elliot $1,263 a month, but that's not the case here. The case here is that Frances has sole custody, and because she has sole custody, Elliot owes her $565. If Elliot had sole custody, despite the expenses Frances is paying, she would likely have to pay $2,171 a month.